Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. If you want to know how to get back your ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, click the link below.
Partner has a severe sex addiction, trying to reconcile. My boyfriend, 32 meters, and I, 28F, have been together for almost 2 years. That doesn't seem like a lot of time compared to others, I know, but this was supposed to be our last relationship. We had been planning on getting engaged this year, starting our family. We have an entire 5-year plan, most of which he initiated conversations about. Please be nice, I just want to vent, I just want to forgive him and see him get help. I work out of state rather often and he has an ing drill once a month. We moved in together in September. The beginning of March while I was gone I received an IG message from an ACC asking for money. They sent pictures my partner had sent them of his dick, face, and sexting. It was a scam account, obviously, but the messages were real. This spiraled into discovering my partner had an entirely hidden life I never knew about. Of course my partner lied to protect himself until I gave him the facts. It has been all trickle truths until now, mostly him trying to hide some extremely embarrassing things. When I got home I found loads of F-flat messages from the first year we were together, when we lived apart. I mean, loads. Not even counting what he deleted off IG and Snapchat from after we moved in together when I was out of state. He'd attempt to start sexting or send dirty memes to several women at once, rather often. Some women didn't answer, some asked him to stop, others sexted. Sometimes it would be me, sometimes it would be these random ass women. I found a few where he planned to meet up with them and never went through with it. I even talked to the women he'd planned these with. He says that he'd start to watch porn and then decide to text someone to try and sext instead. He swears he never actually met with anyone. I knew there was more he was hiding and sure enough, I found his Grindr after seeing last January he tried to go to a tease female's house on his way home from drill. She never responded to him and had actually told him to block her the year before. She's someone I'd asked about before when she commented on a pic of him. I had seen the messages and he swore up and down she wasn't a tease female, until I found her Twitter. She became a sex worked a few months after she blocked him and is pretty much using her identity as a fetish for money online. Thankfully he isn't in any of the videos and swears she wasn't like that when they met. He paid for Grindr to specifically sex tease females only and exchange photos. I didn't see any of the messages because I already can't unsee the things he'd said to other women. He even talked about meeting with people but swears it never happened. A lot of it just seems like he needed an ego boost that these women wanted him. He says he couldn't have ever gone through with actually meeting people, at least not after we'd gotten serious. After a blowout he finally admitted to having been with 5 or 6 teraseconds females for blowjobs only before we met. It started as trying to meet up with couples on the app to get blowjobs from men's wives, cuckolds and spiraled and it just never stopped. I am okay with him being attracted to tease females, I'd be okay with him being bisexual. But I am pretty sure he is just fetishizing and targeting them as easy sex. He swears he doesn't like men at all and didn't use Grindr for that, not that I'd care if he did. He also says he'd never date a tease female, so I feel he maybe would look for easy targets in that community and sexually use them. Like obviously these women are attractive as hell, just have their original bits intact below, and he says he enjoyed the feeling of dominating them and just wanted an easy blowy. That he never even saw below their waist, just their mouths. I'd be so okay with him being bisexual or into that, regardless, as long as it didn't affect our relationship. Not to forget to mention he spent $3,000 on OnlyFans subscriptions in less than 2 years. He swears he didn't realize he was spending that type of money. He's been fully apologetic and remorseful about everything. He deleted every single piece of social media, his Grindr, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it he deleted it. He's never once blamed me and has told me that he will do anything to fix this. He has said all the right things, never tried to put blame on anything else but himself, and has been putting in an effort. The main issue is that he thinks he'll just magically never do it again, but the sheer amount of risky sex, sexting and OnlyFans shows there is a huge problem. He's still working towards fully accepting he has a sex addiction and I know I can't make him accept it, he has to on his own. I've chosen reconciliation because I see this relationship would be worth it in the end if this never happened again. He tells me how badly he realizes he wants the future we were planning and that he will stop at nothing to ensure he never hurts me again. He's honestly a great man and I do not recognize the person in his phone. He's very attractive and projects a high self-confidence but the man in his phone reminds me of those depressed, unaware, low-confidence men that send you, hey, every 10 minutes in an unsolicited dick pic. That's not someone I have ever seen in him. He's my best friend, and without the monster he hid, he'd be my perfect person. I just want to start to heal myself and forgive and rebuild. It feels like hiding this for our entire relationship should be the end of all ends, but I want so badly to give him the chance to get help. He's aware there will never be another chance after this, and he is open to discussing my fears and worries whenever needed and is being extra open. We've been discussing what to doing, and when he's faced with the urge to engage in risky behaviors again. I guess I'm just venting. I have always felt very unlovable, like people don't actually want to be with me and are lying. I want to learn to trust him, and I know I am not responsible for fixing him. He seems so confident he's done with it, but we all know better when it comes to addictions. Sad face. He genuinely seems like this has also destroyed him. I just want to forgive and stop thinking about all the things he did without my ever knowing. A part of me wonders if he's still lying, pretending he wants to be with me, and I'm just stupid. But all the signs show that's not how it is. Here are the best comments, advices that I gathered for this wonderful story. My God, why would you want to reconcile with no action? He's literally only done the bare minimum. Trust actions, not words. He's taken zero action on his addiction. This is like an alcoholic telling you they can quit. Or a heroin addict. Or any addict. They lack the mental capacity to truly quit. If he doesn't hold himself accountable to real change, then it will clearly happen over and over again. Hey, I am going through what you are going through. A partner I lived with, thought I'd marry, cheating on me the whole time, in various forms, many of which you mention here. It's disgusting. This is clearly a person who has a problem. But what you have to know, and he has to know, is that it takes a serious commitment, by him, to change himself, get into recovery, and then heal your relationship. There are targeted resources to help you both on this, starting with a CSAT therapist for both of you. They can assess his addiction and come up with a treatment plan, as well as help you through betrayal trauma. I know you love him. It's not something that can just be turned off, no matter how hard you try. But please know that you don't deserve this, it's not about you, and you cannot fix it. And you are not stupid. You are a compassionate person who wants to help someone they love. That is admirable. But in this situation, he has to be the one to join the 12-step group, Heal You Heal, etc. Feel free to reach out if you need to vent, or if you want any resources or recommendations on books and stuff. Mending a Shattered Heart comes to mind. Take care of yourself and remember that you don't deserve this disrespect. There is not an excuse for it, and you should take care of your needs here first. Good luck. Heart Adhesive Bandage. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.